I never thought I'd be back on Black Ops 4, but after a lull in Call of Duty and Cold War being shit, me not wanting to play Modern Warfare anymore, just cause, I've done its time and whatnot, unbeknownst to me, they actually, just after Modern Warfare came out, Treyarch actually gave people a free weapon bribe to actually select any DLC weapon that they could unlock. So finally, after 2 years of hating this game, hating Treyarch, not and wishing I could have gotten the ballistic knife, because frankly that was the only way you could knife in this game, I finally got it. Through after 2 years of waiting and not even realizing that they gave us this option finally, or this update, that you could unlock pretty much any DLC weapon of your choice. So obviously for me, I was gonna get the ballistic knife. So happy I could finally brings back some knife only content to you guys, as well as do it on a game that I thought I would never see myself be playing again. But here I am, bringing to you some Black Ops 4 knife only gameplay. Let me tell you, this ballistic knife is kind of a love and hate relationship. I really like it, don't get me wrong. It's frankly the only way you can knife decently in Black Ops 4. You do have to sacrifice a few things, but it's honestly not the worst thing, because you do end up playing a much different style of knife only, because you are 80% of the time, I'd say, relying on your skewers, because if you have the same class setup as I do, which I'm gonna run you through briefly, I don't have any combat axes. And the reason is because the really great thing about the ballistic knife in this game is, one, you can rapid fire blades really fast, so there's almost no need for a combat axe or tomahawk. But two, at level 5 you can unlock the operator mod, which allows you to dual wield 2 ballistic knives. Never thought that would be ever a thing, and I wasn't actually fully aware of it, because I would watch gameplays of these knives only and whatnot, but I guess because I was just so frustrated about not having it myself, because unless you spend what, $600 of buying the reserve packs and just frustratingly trying to unlock it yourself, you're just not gonna have any luck. So, but yeah, so as far as my class setup goes, I obviously have the ballistic knife only, and for the attachments, I have the I have the gas powered attachment, which basically allows you to shoot the blades faster, farther, and with a flatter arc. So in fact, it took me a while to get used to how the blades would shoot, because I was so used to leading in front of my enemies when I would aim, in order for the blade to hit. Went back in previous Call of Duties like Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 1, they had the ballistic knife. But because the blades fly so fast now, it's harder to aim, honestly. It's harder to nail. So you'll see moments like that where I'm spamming and spamming blades, but just not getting the hit. So you kind of have to not aim as higher up at certain distance. You do have to aim a little bit higher at really far distances, but most of the time you can aim just right at their chest height, and you'll be good. But bear in mind, ballistic knife in this game is very unforgiving. You're gonna be spamming a lot, and that's what I did. And sometimes you'll just see here, I'm spamming, just praying one of them will hit. So I say the tactic here is, if you're using dual wield, is to just kind of alternate between the left and right trigger, so you can kind of not have too much of a pause between firing a ballistic knife and you know, just upping your chances of getting a hit, you know, because again, it's very unforgiving. You're gonna be frustrated sometimes, but when you do get a successful skewer, it does feel very good once you get it. Another thing is definitely have on scavenger, because the nice thing is, and the really shitty thing about BO4 Black Ops 4 is that you can't replenish your combat axes, but because it's ballistic knife, you can't replenish your blades. So definitely put on that scavenger. I put on lightweight as my second perk because it helps you just run faster and you don't take any fall damage. And my third one is a tracker, because you just want to be able to, you know, move find enemies much easier. I think that's the key with just in this game, is just being able to find the enemies. So I also have the acoustic sensor as my equipment, and because that's pretty much all my slots, I can't hold any combat axes, which, you know, it's actually okay. Like, you don't need the combat axe anymore. Once you get dual wield ballistic knives, you are basically all good to go. And like, because I'm using Spectre, I obviously have the smoke, but I don't use it that much, honestly, as well as the special ability which is the shadow blade. So if I'm in a good situation where I can flank and get a good bunch of enemies without risking myself dying, then I'll pull it out and try to get some shadow blade kills, which is pretty nice. So yeah, that's my setup, guys, and you know what, hopefully you enjoyed that, and I'm gonna be trying to bring some more Black Ops 4 knife only gameplay. I never thought I'd be saying that ever again, but yeah, like, now with the way Call of Duty is, you know, finally I have a bit of excitement to play some COD, and this time on BO4, you know, finally get to enjoy using the ballistic knife in this game that so many knifers wish they got to do, but, you know, only a few of them got it if they were super lucky. But anyways, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below, and 32 and 11, and I'll see you guys in my future videos. Peace out, guys.